Are you stuck trying to write your next song? If you are, and you're not too sure what you could be writing about, then stick around, because today I'm sharing 7 songwriting ideas that will help kickstart your creativity for your next smash hit. So let's blast off and get started. JM in your universe. Konnichiwa friends, I'm Jonathan Miller and welcome back to Jonathan Miller Music, where we help each other become better artists. I make pop music and every Wednesday on this channel I'm helping others take their music to level 2. If that sounds good, consider subscribing and ringing the notification bell, maybe giving this video a like and sharing it with a friend. My goal is to hit 10,000 subscribers on this channel. We just hit 5,000, so if you find this video helpful, any interaction with it helps me out a ton. If not, okay, but like what if you did though? You know, like you subscribe, it'd be like an inside joke between us. It'd be really funny, like you'd laugh, I'd laugh, you'd subscribe, it'd be great. So do it. Think about that. All right, songwriters, let's get the creative gears moving again. I've got 7 prompts for you today that, regardless of your skill level, one of these prompts is bound to get you thinking so that you can get back to doing the thing that you love the most. I know sometimes that when I get stuck, I need a little help too. So if that's you, you're in the right place. All right, let's get started. Number 1, write a song that has your favorite color in the title. Now, we could leave it at that, but let's make things a little bit more challenging. For this, you cannot use any standard color names. So no red, blue, black, white, etc. Try to use more flashy color titles, like crimson, cherry blossom, sunflower, lilac, aqua, apricot, etc. There are so many other color names beyond what we associate with the rainbow, so really think about this and then tell a story centered around that title. Number 2, this one's gonna take a little bit of imagination, but stick with me. Write a song from the perspective of an inanimate object. So this would be something like a pencil or a pen, a toy, an apple in a tree, a leaf, something you could eat, a random photograph, a blanket, a light bulb, literally anything that you wouldn't really think twice about. You'll be surprised at how many metaphors and similes you'll be able to come up with. And if you want an extra layer of challenge, don't say the inanimate object's name anywhere in the song. Leave it completely up to the listener to figure out. Number 3, write a song that takes place in your favorite season, but don't say the season. Use descriptions, weather, emotions, and experiences to tell your story. Like how snow and ice can bring about feelings of isolation, loneliness, depression, or even actually peace. Similarly to how the changing of leaves can bring about resolve, understanding, and entering new phases of our lives. See? Right there, I just mentioned 2 seasons without actually saying winter or autumn, so see what you can come up with. Number 4, this one's gonna be a bit more introspective. Write a song about a time that you may have lost your way in life. But rather than writing about your experience directly, write a song that's actually a letter to your past self that got lost. What would you tell past you? How has life changed since that moment in time? How do you even feel about that whole period of your life now? Do you still feel lost? Write an open letter to yourself and answer some of these questions. Number 5, on the opposite side of my previous prompt, write a letter to the past you who was experiencing a period of happiness. How is your life now? What would you tell that past you? How do you think they would feel about you right now? Are you still chasing the same goals that you had back then? Did you accomplish any of them? Again, write an open letter and reflect. Number 6, write a song that takes place in your favorite city, but as with my other prompts, of course, don't say the city's name. A good way to actually do this is look up the nickname of the city or other things that the city might be known for. So kind of like how songs about New York City always mention it being called the Big Apple, or they mention landmarks like Broadway or the Empire State Building, etc. So be descriptive and tell a story that takes place there. And number 7, the last songwriting prompt that I have for you today is hopefully one that will make you really think. Think about one of the greatest mistakes in your life. If you really think back on it, was it legitimately a mistake? Or were you simply doing the best you could with the information that you had at the time? Now, if you still feel it was truly a mistake, write about that. What would you do differently? If it involved somebody else, what would you say to them? What does current you feel about that situation? Now, if you really think about it, and maybe it wasn't actually a mistake, but maybe it certainly felt like one back then, what would you do now? Do you regret the choice that you made? Did that whole experience actually end up teaching you something that you now see was invaluable? Really think about this one and let your hands and your subconscious do the writing. You might just figure out something that you couldn't see before, resulting in your next big hit. So those are some songwriting prompts to hopefully get your creativity going again. Question of the video, which one of these prompts are you gonna write about? leave me a comment below letting me know. If you want to check out some of my music, I've left some links in the description below so you can do so, and please follow me on Spotify. That helps me out a ton as an independent artist myself. But if you really like me and you like what I do, consider joining me on Patreon like Abigail here and all these fantastic people to get all sorts of fun rewards, including access to my YouTube calendar to see what's coming to the channel. But as always, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it and subscribe if you're new. I put out new videos every single Wednesday. Once again, I'm Jonathan Miller, and I will see you next time. See you later.
I am a machine, not a robot, not operation electronically. My messages are magnetic vibrations, once a pioneer.